Halo. I still remember the feeling I had the first time I came out of that crashed escape pod. Moving from the cramped corridors I was used to into this gigantic world that Bungie was revealing to me. There were ships flying all around and this big open space for me to explore. There was all this mystery and discovery with the Covenant, the Forerunners, and then there was the Flood. There was just so much engaging content there. But I think the thing that I liked the most was the feeling of isolation and kinship among the human survivors. I felt like we were all alone out there, working together to cooperatively figure out how to get ourselves out of this mess we were in. Every rescue mission felt like it had weight. Every death, well, it felt like a loss. There was just so much to love about Halo. But there's one experience specifically I want to talk about in this series. The first time we encounter it is on the second mission, right after you team up with the first batch of survivors and together win your first battle against the Covenant. Something happens after that I feel really embodies so much about why I love the Halo series. Because at a certain level, Halo is about using the tools available to work cooperatively, to overcome immense challenges that you wouldn't be able to manage alone. And I feel like they took this concept of cooperation and designed it into a game mechanic. After that battle, you finally see a friendly-looking ship in the sky, Foehammer. And with her, your first introduction to a singularly unique experience in gaming. One that would call me back to Halo, no matter how long or how far I wandered. The Warthog. That's right, this little truck, this beautifully designed game mechanic, the Warthog. My name is Brandon, but you can call me Mr. Bamble, and I like to drive. You see, to me, there are few games that give me that Warthog experience. You might be thinking, what does that even mean? There are plenty of games out there where you get to drive vehicles. While that's true, outside of very few games, the Warthog is the only one that has cooperation as a fundamental part of its core design. It only functions well with a team, and each piece of that team fulfills completely different responsibilities. And on top of that, success hinges on the communication and understanding between those teammates. So, here are the key things I want to explore in this series. First, we're going to talk about experiences. Which ones are present in Halo 5? What experiences Big Team Battle brings to the table, and how most of them are just done better in all the other playlists in the game. Next, we'll talk about the Warthog in depth. What's it got to offer the driver, the gunner, the passenger, and even the Spartans on the receiving end of that chain gun? Also, why is it that it only really works in Halo? After that, we're going to deep dive into Halo 5's sandbox. From the game types to the weapons and the vehicles, why do they all just feel not very Halo in Halo 5? And finally, that question will lead us into a more designed theory-focused discussion. How can we leverage concepts we already know to really orient maps towards the unique experiences that Big Team Battle has to offer? I hope you enjoy the series, and thank you for watching.